Hey everyone, I got a very important update for you. Kaiju Rampage will be coming up very soon, and I hope you guys are in for a really awesome, mythical, badass fight scene. Now, you're probably wondering why I have a SpongeBob plush toy. Now, the beginning of it is going to be mostly bad news, but it's going to be good news. Trust me, you're gonna love it at the end, but mostly bad news. Now, my friend Marco Breco, the guy who did Mario Marco, this YouTube channel, I left the link down below if you want to check it out. Stan Lee passed away several days ago, and that's last week. But the man I cherished and love ever since I was born is a man who created the greatest cartoon characters ever made. Yeah. Now, the guy, Stephen Hillenburg, or Stephen Hillenburg, the Stephen Hillenburg, the creator of SpongeBob SquarePants, passed away at the age of 57 by death of ALS. I hope you guys know. I'm not going to pronounce what it's called, but I hope you know by then. Now, when I was a kid, I loved SpongeBob SquarePants, and I loved it every day, and I watched it ever since I was a boy. Heck, I watched it on. I even have multiple VHSs of SpongeBob SquarePants, and even some on DVD. But sadly, the greatest man that passed away, the man who created the greatest character who lives in a pineapple under the sea, it's like there's a famous quote from Otis in Back at the Barnyard, who thought that Bigfoot died of an avalanche, passed away. It's like there's a big empty space in my heart. But that space will be filled one day. And this is the good news. Stephen Hillenburg gave me the greatest cartoon I ever wanted. And when I graduate from college, and yes, I'm graduating this year from St. Marcellinus, I'm gonna work at Nickelodeon to make the show under Pangea with with cartoon dinosaurs and all that stuff. And I'm gonna do it for Stephen Hillenburg, the man who. For Stephen Hillenburg and Ray Harryhausen, and I will do it with Ren Rodriguez, or wait, was it Rob Renzetti? Yeah, Rob Renzetti, the creator of My Life as a Teenage Robot. I even have a model of Jenny. I don't know where it is, but anyways, I'm gonna carry on his legacy, and by making the show, and he will always rest in peace in my heart. Ray Harry, and I will not let that stop me, because I believe that even though it's the saddest, most horrifying moments ever seen by Nickelodeon fans, this is the biggest since Robin Williams passed away, and I'm really sorry about him, but the genie will live on in our hearts. But on the plus side, I will carry on his legacy with all my heart. And now, I don't know about this, but okay, who am I kidding? I know about this, but when I turn 30 years old, I'm gonna go to California, work for Nickelodeon, and make the greatest Nickelodeon show ever made. I'm gonna hire some animators, some other to make my show, and I'm not gonna make it as ridiculous like Breadwinners and Ren and newest episodes of SpongeBob, which I kind of feel like they're kind of a bit of a meh. But they're still good episodes. I still think they're okay. But when I turn 30 years old, I will make this show happen. I will make this show happen. And for Stephen Hillenburg, this one's for you. You will rest in peace in my heart. Now let's talk about the good news. Now, okay, that was the good news, but this is even bigger good news. My principal, Mr. DeFran, is hiring me to make a Black History Month video that's a minute long, and it's going to be shown in the entire school board, and even in an entire hall room, and it's going to be shown on the frickin' news. I'm gonna be the greatest stop motion animator in Canada, I think. I don't know, but I know that my legacy will be carried on, and I will have a great future. And I know I'm going to have a good future, and I truly am.